Greetings and salutations, everyone. How's the chat doing? How's everybody? All right, that should... Yeah, that's pretty good. Oh, what is that? Why is it there? The heck? No, get out of there. There we go. That's going to be a problem later, but I'll deal with that when I get there. All right. That's good to hear, Ginger Gamer. Greetings and salutations to you. Shadow Deity 2, Tyro. Let's see. Let's check the audio output of this bad boy and make sure everything's on the up and up. Sorry, I'm in a good mood. All right. Testing, 1, 2, 3. Red leather, yellow leather, red leather, yellow leather. Testing, 1, 2, 3. Red leather, yellow leather, red leather, yellow leather. I'm a little hot, but I think that should be fine once all the explosions and sound effects start happening. That'll get louder than the standard background music, so I think everything should be okay. Maybe I should turn myself down a little bit. There we go. Maybe that'll be better. All right. So let's see. That's how we doing. Twitch says we are excellent. Streamlabs is working optimally. The chat is scrolling. The game is running. So, I think it's time. I think we are good to go and time to get started. So I'm going to start by saying, greetings and salutations, everyone. My name is Featherhoof, and welcome back to our regularly scheduled live streaming. I've had a bit of a hiatus because I was getting ready for Extra Life, getting everything prepped. But we're back on, Extra Life is done, and it was successful as hell. And I thank everybody who was there to help that become such a success. You all did a fantastic job. I thank everyone who was there, everyone who donated, everyone who spread the word, everyone, all the people who raided, all the people who worked super hard, everyone who infers for life. We all did a fantastic job. We raised so much freaking money over the weekend for CMN hospitals. It was awesome. And I'm still jazzed. I'm still jazzed over that. But just as jazzed, well, maybe not just as jazzed. I'm still jazzed about that, but I'm jazzed that today I finally get to play more of this. For me. We've been playing a multiplayer, and that's been fun, but a new patch came out since the last time I got to play it. And I have not yet gotten to touch the new patch yet. The new content, the new story, and that's what I'm going to do today. But before we start that, I have some things I need to get out of the way first, and that is finishing off the Dark Knight, the tank role quest. I want to finish those off first, because I have Dark Knight at 80. Let's finish those off, and then we'll dive into the patch 5.1 stuff. So, without further ado, let's get in on this. So, we're going to continue on with these quests here. If you remember where we left off last time with this dude, he told us a story about how he could not save his fiancée, or was it wife? One of those two, and she got turned into a sin eater, and he had to kill her. And then we had found another guy who got turned into a sin eater, and we had to kill him too, and he's all like, I can't save anyone! And, while he's still looking for the paladin guy, the paladin warrior of darkness. So, we're going to continue our search for him and see how that goes. You're going to enjoy the newest Alliance raid. Oh, the Nier one? Oh, I want to play that so bad. I do. I remember that. That was good stuff. All right. The Princess and Her Knight. Grandson has had his fill of Mordsuk. I don't remember the voice I gave this guy. I'm going to have to improvise as I go. Hey there, sinner. I broke the bad news to the widow of that scavenger while we were away. She took it about as well as you'd expect. After she'd cried herself hoarse, I started asking her about the choker and where her husband had got it. Seems he and his mates took a trip to Ilmeg a year or so back. Hoping to cart off all the verbtite, I hate that word, Volbertite treasures they could carry from an untouched ruin they learned about. Of course, in their greed, they neglected to account for the Fey folk, who killed or drove mad most of them. Those who survived didn't come away empty-handed, though. In fact, they stumbled upon a remarkable find: 3 sacred treasures of the royal family. They escaped with 2, the Fangs of Orthus being one of them, which was sold by another scavenger to the Ulmoran. Either that merchant you met at the Beehive, or an agent of his, I'd wager. So the merchant gives it over to Melinda for restoration, after which Daikaiusin attacks Wright, presumably because he's after it as well. Then turned your beloved. Meanwhile, the scavenger here in Mordsuk keeps the choker, the eyes of Orthus, locked away for safekeeping, and when he finally decides to sell it, the sinless bastard shows up again. Which brings us to the here and now. Damned if I know why, but at this point there's no denying that Daikaiusin's been hunting the royal relics. And so, assuming he hasn't already claimed a third one, the Claws of Orthus, then I say we should get our hands on it first and then use it to lure him out of hiding. But to that end, we'll have to venture into the fairy kingdom ourselves. Those scavengers didn't receive the warmest welcome, and we're not like to be treated any better. Well, the thing is, I was away with the Fae for a time. Oh, by the way, what do you think of my new attire? Why does that not surprise me? Well, if you and the Fae have an understanding, perhaps we can traverse their lands without worry. That settles it then. We'll head to Ilmeg and ask after this Vorbertite ring. Sorry, still in a good mood. Can't help it. Yum, 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 yum. Ooh, so how's everybody doing today? I've neglected to say that today. How is everybody doing today? Oh, well that wasn't very far. Okay. What a remarkably uneventful trip. I kept jumping at shadows, waiting for eaters or foul demons or worse to attack. Though that might be preferable to the Fae, frankly. Still, we're going to have to deal with them eventually if we're going to find this ring. After all, the Numau were part of the Vorbertite Society, and without their help, I'm not sure where to even begin our search. Perhaps there's a village of some sort that you can guide us to? Well, there's Pliny. Pliny, eh? Very well. Lead on, sinner. You know, I have a name. Jesus, dude. What to be rude? Wait, what am I doing? I can just travel there. Yeah, I know, Tyro. I'm sorry to hear that. I hope that gets resolved for you in the near future. I really do. Something about... Oh god, what was the voice I gave these freaks? Well. Something about your demeanor bespeaks a question unasked. Have I the right of it? A ring that belonged to the royal family of Varbert. And it was called the Claws of Orthus. But Vorbite is long gone, as are the caretakers of the ring you seek. Who can say where it might have gone to? Well, you were a lot of help. Get out of my face. Hello? Ah, there you is. Hello? Oh, hello there! You have questions for me? I do. The Claws of Orthus. It is a ring, you say? The name I have heard before, but I know nothing save that. Oh! Sol all served the royal family before the flood. Somewhat temperamental they are, but surely they will have knowledge of this treasure you seek. Okay. Wow, it's definitely giving me unicorn a lot today. Whoop. Add yourself a conversation or three. Learn anything interesting. So this Sol Ul is the one we ought to speak with, huh? A former servant of the royal family. Which would mean they've lived well over a century. Bugger me. Well, you know, that's sort of a thing about being a fae. You know, it's, you sort of live a very long time. Hello! It's funny that in 14 they reclassified the Numao as a fae species. I don't recognize them. I don't remember them referring to them as fae in either Final Fantasy 12 or in Tactics Advanced, obviously. Huh. I do not know you, yet you seem to know me. Do what now? Your Discord notifications show on stream. Oh, yeah, I know. It's something I can't stop anymore. Because I can't, for whatever reason, something happened in Streamlabs with Final Fantasy XIV's most recent update. I can't show it at, like, do a game stream anymore. I have to do a window stream. I don't know why it doesn't work as a game stream anymore. So, unfortunately, things like that are going to show up, and that kind of annoys me, but unless I turn off notifications entirely. Actually, what I should do is this. I should just close Discord for now. That'll help. That'll help out if I do that. And close Telegram too, because I'm sure that will send notifications. Alright. The fifth was discovered yesterday. A young girl not yet of age, transformed into a misshapen beast like the others before her. As if we needed more proof of a pattern. At this rate, any citizen could be next. Tell me you at least learned something from this one. I studied her remains myself. 'Twas plain a powerful magic had been employed. Vestiges of the enchantment lingered long after. The culprit, I think, is not a man to be trifled with. That is all I can say for now, but you may rest assured that I will ascertain their identity ere long. On my honor as court mage, I swear it. Until I do, however, I would implore you and your fellow knights to dispatch any who turn or show signs without hesitation. Best these, but these are our kith and kin. Should we not try to keep them alive until a way to reverse their transformation can be found? Your mercy would place countless others at risk. As a knight of Verbert, did you not vow to serve all her people? Justice for the weakest among us, was it not? How many such innocents will die before you do what needs to be done? It pains me deeply, Brandon, but the safety of the royal family is paramount. I fear that to take anything less than the most drastic measures would be to invite death into the castle. Death is already here. Surely you must see it. Oh, that's a lady. I will not let it be whispered that the Princess Saldia turned a blind eye to her people's suffering. These crimes are a tragedy that weighs upon every Verbertite soul, mine most of all, and that is why I will take charge of the investigation myself. My lady, be reasonable. You cannot put yourself in harm's way. You have a responsibility to your subjects. So I am to gamble with their lives instead? Let them shield me while I alone take shelter and look down on them from on high? Yes, exactly. You are the princess. You are Brandon, yes? The new recruit? A rather promising one, from what the captain has told me. You will attend to me personally. The fuck? You heard me. I will not stand idly when I have the power to make a difference. Together we will see justice done for all, as your vow and your princess demand. Extreme close-up! Hi! Lady Saldia, I understand. Forgive me my hesitation. My life and my sword are yours to command. I have great expectations of you. I trust you will not disappoint me. Right. There is no telling when our culprit will strike again, so we must begin our investigation at once. There are witnesses to be questioned, clues to be gathered. Come, come. Now? Lady Saldia! Lady Saldia! Ever the stubborn child. I wish the best of luck, Brandon. You will need it and more. Shut up, phone. No one's talking to you. My phone's over here buzzing at me. Hey! Hey! Are you alright? The way you were holding your head, as if racked by a terrible pain. What happened to you just now? Oh, you know, just witnessing events that happened well over 100 years ago. Lady Saldia! You saw her with your mind's eye? Then it is as I suspected. You have the gift too. You are like Brandon. What do you mean he's like Brandon? Why have you come to me? What is that? What is it that you seek? I see. And for this hunt of yours, you have come to Ilmeg in search of the claws of Orthus. I'm afraid this is no simple matter. First, I would know that you are capable of facing the eater you seek. Oh, I'm capable. Okay. There is a spot in a river not far from here in which I used to bathe, until a number of beasts grew equally fond of it. If you are the warrior you claim to be, they should pose no challenge whatsoever. Oh yeah. As for you, I have questions. Wait, he gets to talk while I get to go out and fight? Okay. Beep. Whee! Whew. I'll tell you what, I'm still jazzed over Extra Life happening, man. I'm still jazzed over all that. Oh, Shadow Deity, thank you so much for the host there, Bo. Appreciate it. So he sits around and it's useless while I go and swing and kill this like a madman to make sure you can talk. Sure, I'll do it. Hi, guys! How you doing? Whee! No, you don't. I think they got me on that one. Oh, wait. Beep. Hey, guys, would you like to meet my new friend? Yep. Go! Fight by my side! Ooh. He knows how to fight, and I love it. Level 80 Dark Knights have their own companion, and I love it. At least for 20 seconds at a time. Whee! That has all the same moves that I do. My Shadow Simulacrum is awesome. Whee! Alright, have a good one, Shadow Deity. It was good seeing you again. You take care and have a good day at work. Ah, the beasts are no more then. Good, good. I hadn't the heart to do it myself, for they were no ordinary beasts, but old friends who had survived the flood, victims of the curse you had heard us speak of in your vision. So this curse transforms people into monsters, like how sin-eaters can spawn more of their own kind? I will speak no more of this or other matters until after you have completed the task I set before you. This is not negotiable, grandson. Warren accepted my terms, and so must you. So secretive, the both of you. Can we all just speak plain? Your comrade refuses to acknowledge his situation. This may take time, but I am patient. Indeed, I have dealt with many a stubborn child in my life. Ooh, I got some more paella. Nice. Exemplary timing, Warren. 'Twas not more than a moment ago that grandson returned, having at last obliged my humble request. Humble request, my ass! This one's no better than a Yomoran aristocrat, so accustomed to making others do their bidding. I tell you, there's something off-putting about taking orders from a dog. Ere you continue and give me cause to reconsider aiding your hunt, perhaps you should ask your questions. Fine. Warren said he saw a vision of you and Brandon looking thick as thieves. You were friends, huh? Know what he's up to now. Brandon is dead. He died a century ago, together with his comrades in an attempt to halt the flood that they themselves set in motion. I presume you speak of the eater that took possession of his corpse. Daikaiusen, aye. But unlike most eaters, he's doing more than roam about aimlessly. For some reason, he's been hunting down royal treasures for old Vobert. And he's been killing anyone who got in his way. Is he now? What irony! Even in death he remains a slave to duty. A knight brave and true. He's a murderer, and I'll not hear it said otherwise. He ruined my life, killed my beloved right before my very eyes. Every night I go to bed dreaming of the day I'll take my revenge. Oh, I see. Truly you have suffered a terrible loss. But while your thirst for vengeance is quite natural and understandable, it is ultimately misguided. Unusual behavior notwithstanding, Daikaiusen is nevertheless no more than an eater. To hate him is to hate the sea that claims the ship, the disease that steals the child, the tremor that topples the home, the mindless force of nature that begets destruction, driven by fragmented memory. Don't you dare make excuses for him! You think I wanted any of this? I grew up on a farm. I could barely wield a sword, and now I've got to kill one of the bloody cardinal virtues. Hate and anger and vengeance are all I've got now. My every waking moment is dedicated to plotting his death, and it has to be. It has to be. So just tell us where the goddamned ring is, and we'll be on our way. This is how it has to be. Who you have to be? Nay, I think not. You ask too much. Demand far, far too much. And in exchange for what? This I cannot abide. Are you trying to barter with me? You little shite. Tell me what I want to know, or I'll beat it out of you. Back off, Warren. I won't let anyone or anything stand between me and Melinda's murderer. Don't make me kick your ass, dude. I'm level 80. I'll kill you. Brandon was a dear friend. To know that an eater disgraces his flesh and his memory pains me more than I can well express. It would bring me great comfort if you were to grant him peace. I should like to share with you a story, if you would be so kind as to join me in Gaia. Is it better have a point? Okie dokie. Wait, again, I can just teleport there. Why do I keep doing this? Oh, no, I can't. This is a different place. Where is it? Ah! Okay. Wait, no, that's not it. Is that it? Oh, that is it. I sneezed. Sorry about that. Did I wake you up? Ugh. I go through that? Okay, go through that. Good. Hello! Follow it. There we go. Level sync. Get your level sync out of my face. pretty, pretty castle. Is beautiful. 'Tis beautiful, even now. A palace of forgotten dreams. But before it was like Gaia, it was in the time of Vorbert. It was, what the fuck? Grudas Licht. The memory of mine in which you walked was a troubled time, when the people of our kingdom were preyed upon by an ambitious fool. Aye. Brandon, then a young knight who had only just won his spurs, had caught the eye of Princess Saldia, who chose him as her personal guardian. However, he was far too inexperienced and was unable to keep her safe when she ventured outside these walls on one of her investigations. For his failure, he was stripped of his knighthood, and shortly thereafter he quit Vorbert. I thought I would never see him again. But then, one day, he returned. One of several wandering adventurers led by a man named Ardbert, who had accepted our invitation to look into the mysterious transformations which had continued unabated in Brandon's absence. Lady Saldia was overjoyed, and for a time it was like nothing had changed. They spoke often and grew even closer. And then they boinked, quite often. And then came the day when we learned the truth. When we learned that the architect of our kingdom's suffering was none other than the court mage Todrick. Oh, there we go again. Off to Dreamland. It's him, Brandon. I'm sorry. So am I. Come, let's have done with it. Possibly. I don't like your party makeup. What happened to the little chick? The little Lalafell that was their white mage? Why do they have a dwarf white mage now? It was you, Todrick! Do not deny it! Tormenting our people, twisting and transforming them into monsters! And for what? Brandon. And after I took such pains to be rid of you. You may strip me of my titles, but my oaths? I shall serve Lady Saldia until my dying breath. As you like. Once I have killed you and your friends, there will be no one left to stop me from claiming the throne. Hear me, my children. The hour of reckoning is at hand. Rejoice! For a noble sacrifice shall you find everlasting glory. Yeah, this is why you don't join a cult, people. You'll get transformed into monsters. Oh, Todrick, it hurts. As it should. Shut the fuck up. Soon you shall know no more pain. That was a weak-ass roar. I was going to make it quick, for old time's sake, but now I think I ought to take my time. Oh, I love this old song. Oh, actually, okay, here we go. I got this. Oh, it's like when we had to play as, what's her face? The cat archer. Neat. Doing it again. Alright. Boop, boop. There we go, that's what I'm looking for. Whee! Nah. Jess over here. You're all mine. I'm holding this. Yes, it's mine, Bo. What does that do? Oh, no, I'm doing no damage. Okay, this is wasting my time. What's this do? Okay, a self-heal. Alright, I can deal with that. Does he not have a, Oh, get in here. Get in here. Come on. Get in the circle. Get in the circle. That's what I like to see. Oh, I don't need to do that anymore. Yeah. Beep. Okay, everything looks as I hoped. Does not do what I thought it was going to do. What was going on? Oh! Got it. Get away from my casters and my healers. Oh, who's doing that? Boop. Interrupted. Haha, screw you. I know how interject works. Man, they have a shit ton of HP. Christ. Oh, okay, yep. Gee, I'm obviously the not popular of the two tanks here. Only one came over to hang with me. Get over here, bitches. Oh man, those guys got the shit end of the stick. Everybody, the other ones got turned into cool demons and Cthulhu beasts. Those guys got turned into multi-eyed blobs. Man, so, they got the shit end of the stick on that one. Oh shit, not watching my health. Not watching my health. Well, thankfully the white mage was. Come on, bitch. Okay, at least they got mythic transformation. Oops! Nope! Oh, health, 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 health. Oh, thank you, white mage. This will charge, huh? Everyone else a chance to turn the tide! Then turn it, damn it! Renda Ray, that was her name. Renda Ray. Yes. Alright, Renda Ray, do it! Oh, okay. Right in the middle here. Come on. There we go. There you go. Stand right there like a dummy. It's okay. Just stand right there. Who's... Okay. Oh, it's both the Black Mage and the Archer. Alright, nice. So you have all our limit breaks. Not just the mobs. I mean, come on. Who only hits mobs with limit breaks? There we go. So now, Todrick, you're next. Time to thin the herd. Starting with that dwarf, perhaps? No, no, you stay away from the healer. Wait, that dwarf is a her? Okay, I'll go with that, I guess. Nope, you stay away from the lady dwarf. Stay the fuck away from her. Oh, no, no, no. There we go. Ow. Oh, big ow, actually. Tom it, heal Artbert. There you go. Here we go. Herbert, you gonna take down your minion or what? There he goes. Jesus. Ah! Wasn't paying attention. Wasn't paying attention. There we go. We got this. We got it. Not a problem. Ow! Again, wasn't paying attention. Beep. Can somebody stun him? Render Ray, you gonna attack? What are you doing back there? Come on. Come on! Almost charged up! Let's get damage up. Love it, love it, love it. Don't think so, pal. Ooh, I really love these quests where you get to replay as the old Warriors of Darkness. Oh, did you get your ass beat? Meddlesome wretch! This kingdom is by rights mine! Brandon, what is the meaning of this? Oh, crap. Todrick, you... But why? After serving us faithfully for so many years. Don't! What are you doing? I am no servant. No servant! Not of your mother, or father, or you. Brandon, you fail again. My lady! My lady! Really, you had the shield too. What were you doing? God damn you! Smooth. Man, he's a sucky tank, isn't he? Oh yeah? Did you like it, Bird? I don't have high hopes for it, to be perfectly honest, after the last couple of Terminator blehs. Lady Soldier, speak to me! Brandon, my dear, brave Brandon. Am I your princess still? Would you honor your vows, even now? Now and ever after, my lady. My sword is yours to command. Yeah, I figured as much. Take her head, quickly! That as well. But that I had the strength to wield it myself. Steel your heart, brave Brandon, and for the good of Albert and her people. No. No, no, I cannot. I will not. Honor your vows to your kingdom, to your princess. No. Wow! Okay, yeah, that is a huge difference in size between the two of them. Holy shit. I think I forget how tiny Aura women really are. Take her head now, before she transforms. Quickly. And too late. Well, hello there. You definitely got an upgrade there. To your friend, who never doubted you, who knew that you would return and see justice. Justice. it's not like we haven't had a woman Terminator before. We had one in Terminator 3, and that was awesome. No. It should be me. Wait, she got transformed from an Aura into an Ellison? Brandon, my sword. Now and ever after. She's cute. You're not. Ah, I see. Tyro. Apparently she only had 1 HP. We've rounded up the rest of Todrick's co-conspirators and tossed them in the jail. The ones who hadn't been corrupted by his magics, that is. You can go now, or morning. Get out of here. Pretty much, yeah. Not hesitate again. No matter the cost. No matter the sacrifice. Well, you saw what happened. Wicked White. She begged him to do it. Like Melinda. Come, let us quit this place and return to Plaini. Yeah, you and I, too, will never have that, we will never have that... What would you call it? No one will ever be able to grant us that wish. Because that requires, that requires more than just a wish. When I die, people are going to be able to, like, look at themselves, you know, as a reflection in my bald head. That's about it. That's about it. People are going to be able to go, oh no, he's dead. Ooh, look at my reflection. I look good. Oops, I missed. But there you are. Do you know why I entered into the royal family service many long years ago? Because when I was attacked by a wild beast which nearly tore me to shreds, it was Lady Saldia who came to my rescue. She saved me, and that is a debt that can never be repaid. But there is naught in this world which holds greater value than life itself. Not even her death absolves me of it, and so I must always first consider her wishes, her desires, and what she would want for me and her kingdom. For Brandon, and yes, even for you, grandson. For me. To define oneself in opposition to the other, and an other bereft of complexity of nuance, wholly devoid of redeeming qualities, a villain. Indeed, there is comfort and certainty in hatred. But it is a false and fleeting comfort. Bought with lies, we tell ourselves about who we are, what we must be, what we must do. And never you mind the cost. If anything, the more we offer up and sacrifice, the better. Do you not see? Brennan was right to hesitate, to doubt. The unwavering blade cares not whom it serves nor who it cuts.
I think I need a moment.
Perhaps you do as well. Leave us for now, Warren.
I thought she entered into the royal family service for the...
Wait, what? That was the princess. She didn't enter the royal family. She was born into it. Here we go. Finishing it up. Grandson, I have given you ample time to consider the path that has brought you here, and where it invariably leads all who walk it. Wait, that's a she? But then I can't tell with the new Mao. They're all the same model.
I didn't know what to do after I lost Melinda. How to mourn her, or how to live. I felt that if I put it all on Takayosin, put my everything into the hunt, that at least I wouldn't have to think about myself or what comes next. I wanted to hollow myself out, and fill up that hole with hate. Forget who I was. An irony of ironies. That's just what the poor bastard tried to do to himself a century ago, too, isn't it? Hard men making hard choices. What rot. I know the memories you shared. I guess about Brandon. Grant him peace and you will find your own. Boop. You're right. I don't need the hate. Never did. I'll finish it for Melinda. And for Brandon. And then, I'll move on.
Move on, you say?
I can't live off hate. Shouldn't have made it this far, frankly. And the more I try to reach for it, the more I find sorrow, pity.
Curse not fate, but mourn her victims. Remember the dead as they lived.
Aye, something like that. Reckon Warren would agree. And Melinda, if she were here. Would probably slap me a dozen times and call me a bloody fool for acting the way I have. Oh, maybe you've been thinking about doing it in her stead, huh?
A little bit.
Apologies for treating you with such disrespect before, Solul. I'd like to claim I finally understand what you've been trying to tell me all this time, but I'm still getting my head around it.
Recognizing your faults is the first and most important step. I will tell you what I know of the Claws of Orthus. The ring, together with the bracelet and choker, were 3 relics passed down through the royal family over generations, signifying the owner's right to rule. Princess Saldia was the last of her line, and after her death, they were stored in a sanctuary for safekeeping. However, a year ago, a band of thieves learned of its existence.
The ones who stole the fangs and eyes of Orthus?
Yes. The relics were concealed with magical wards. I can only presume that once they were spirited away, Takayosin was then able to sense their presence.
Even in death, a slave to duty, you said. You think he pursued the thieves out of an instinctive loyalty to the princess?
That I do. After all, he was content to leave them be so long as they remained hidden.
Only 2 of the 3 were taken, and the 3rd is still...
Claim the Claws of Orthus, and he will surely come to you, yes. Tim Guise is where you must go. Once you arrive at that place I marked on the map, cast the powder into the air. The glamour will fade, and you will see the chest with the ring. The rest is up to you.
Thank you, Solul. I promise we will bring your friend peace. With me, sinner.
Okay. Let's go kick some ass. And may you find peace as well, child. Who put these words on my face?
Where do we gotta go? Where do we go? Oh, way over there. Jesus. That'd be a quicker romp.
Boop, doop, 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 doop. doopy doop doo, dee doopy doopy doop doop doo, dee doop doopy doop doop doo. Whee! This place is so pink! So much pink! And a little bit of orange. But pink! Oh, and a teeny bit of white. Behold the pink. The pink calls to you with its pinkitude. Here we go. Boop. Yes. Toss the powder into the air, and as it slowly settles to the earth, as twinkling motes of light, a coffer begins to take shape. Aha! Ba-ding!
This must be the claws of Orthus. All that's left to decide when and where we want to confront the Eater.
Well, except for the fact that he can sense it, and he's just going to come to you. He can come up right now. You don't know. His spidey sense could... There we go.
Told you. I believe you are something that belongs to me. Or we could deal with it here and now. Speak of the devil, and he shall appear. Hey there, old man. I don't know you, and you don't know me. But I know your story, and I know this isn't you. And I know that if Lady Saldia was here, she'd say the same thing. It'll all be over soon, I promise you.
Mine's better. The end is nigh for the Dark Knight questline. Well, the tank questline, really, but still. Whee! Oops. Oh, wait. No, there we go. Hi, how you doing? I'm gonna beat your ass, even though you're actually not taking much damage. Jesus Christ. Crap. Get out of here. Who told you were allowed to run away? Who? Who, in fact, told you were allowed to get away from me? Don't think so, pal. Come, Frey! Join the fray! Brand of the Sin. He did. He just... Why is there like a white hole there? Ow! 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 Guys! Guys! Need some help here? Can't move. Oh, that didn't hurt too bad. Rancy, get out of there, you numbnuts. Jesus. Boop. What? Well, I can't hurt those, but they're... Oh my... Okay. They're not targetable, but they actually show up with an HP bar and everything. Get back here! Take your Seraph Blade and shove it. How come he gets to walk outside the line? That's not fair. I have to walk the line and he gets to walk outside it? That's cheat. Uh-oh. Oh, we're gonna walk it. Okay, standing aside. Ooh. Ow! Ow! This is gonna hurt real bad. Ow, ow. Ow, ow. Oh, crap. Get your ass back here. Crap, here comes Seraph Blade again. Alright, get behind him. That's what I thought. Don't brand your sin! Ow! Wrong thing. Damn it. Didn't mean to do that, but hey, I'll take it. I'll take it. Oh, crap. Jesus. Even with splitting the damage, Grant's still got his ass beat. Grant says, if you can heal yourself, I'd do it, Bo. Oh boy. Come on! Hey, get back here. Granson, get behind him. He's going to get hit by this and get hurt. Yeah, I thought so. Granson, you're an idiot. Might makes right, huh? Oh. Comes a big bada boom. This is not dead yet. Oh. Can't move, can't move. Why can't I not move? Got it. Got you. We got you. You won't die. You won't die. Gonna hate you. I mean, we're not gonna hate you. Yeah, that was it. Damn it, didn't get there in time. Thank you, Frey! Frey killed him for me. I love it. Agreed, Tyro. Agreed. Damn it. Let him go. He's not your bloody puppet. Poof.
Finally. You watching, Melinda?
Ooh, that's all cracked and busted up. Can't remember if Brenda Reyes was as well. Hello.
Now, and ever after, my lady Saldia. My sword is yours to command. Brandon, he's still in there. I'll not hesitate again, no matter the cost, no matter the sacrifice. Wait, is he trapped in the memories still? You're wrong, Brandon! That's not what you should want! Let go of your anger! Let go of her! But that would make me lesser in your eyes, wouldn't it? To shoulder a burden that need not be mine. No, I will not forsake compassion and love. I will not dishonor your memory. Oh, my lady Saldia.
Yay!
He's gone.
Alright, time to sell these in the black market. Woo!
And with that, the three treasures of the royal family are reunited. Now we've just to find a place to stick them so that no scavenger ever stumbles upon them again. Least we can do for the princess and her knight, am I right? Maybe Salul will have some ideas. Let's head back to Pleione.
Could you know? Could you know? Need to put them in a box and eat them. I don't think they can eat it. It's a little too big. Ooh, hello. Yoink. There we go. Do do be do be do boo. So if they divert their access plan from their points of worship. Wee. What am I doing? What the fuck am I doing? I can teleport there. Hello, greetings and salutations, apocalyptic soul. How are you? By the way, love the name. Oop, wrong way. Not bad. Not bad. I'm still having on a bit of a high after Extra Life. Still having a good time. Ah, Final Fantasy 11. I hear it got better. I played it the first week it came out, and I was like, nope, I can't do it. But I heard it got better. Is it done? Brandon has been laid to rest.
You saw us when we arrived. Do you really have to ask?
Oh, I suppose not. Oh, my dear friend, I pray you have found peace. And what of you, grandson? Has the turmoil in your heart subsided at last?
I suppose so. Though, to be honest, it felt like I made my peace with him before we ever fought.
Because you finally saw what he was, and accepted the truth into your heart. The battle was but an afterthought.
Easy for you to say. You didn't have to cross blades with the bloke. By the way, I've brought you some gifts.
The 3 royal relics of Vobert. Then Brandon was safeguarding both the bracelet and the choker.
And now it's yours to look after the whole lot. That's what Lady Saldia and her knight would have wanted, I reckon.
Yes, of course. That their souls may sleep soundly forevermore, we shall enshrine these relics for all eternity.
Now that that's settled, I suppose we should be on our way. There's a detour I have to take, but afterwards I'd like to speak with you back at the usual spot in the Crystarium.
Okay.
Be well, Sulol. Sulol. Sulol?
Hey, if you enjoyed it, good on you. You know, not every game's for everyone, you know, but if you enjoyed it, that's what's important. I think that one has a bright life ahead of him. Few can find the strength to overcome such terrible tragedy. But he did. As of you, on no few occasions, I am sure. Yeah, something like that. It has been a pleasure, Warren. Do visit me should you ever yearn to hear an old fool prattle on and on. Oh, so never. Got it. So never come back here. Got it. Thank you for the warning.
Lots some very fun memories in there, but ultimately it had to end for me. Now I'm addicted to 14. Good man! Or woman. Good bow! That is the right answer. Apologies if I said the wrong gender on that one. Good person! Good you! Wait, no, not that one. That one. Okay, that way. Whee! Oh, what other ones I can come up with? Good, I got nothing. Well met, sinner. Glad to see you made it back and safe and sound. Having returned to where it all began, I can't help but think back to when I first came here, thinking only of Dikaiosin and my revenge. I was so wrapped up in my own personal affairs that I didn't realize I was only pushing others away.
Well, I like to go with Bo. Bo's pretty gender neutral. It's just a word I throw out there for everybody, so I'm gonna go with that.
Glenard was the only one... Wait. Glenard was the only one who saw through the facade. He's a perceptive one, aye. Took one look at me when I got back and broke into a smile. But enough about him. I have yet to thank you properly, Warren. I owe you so much for sticking with me to the end. So what's next for you, Senna?
Ooh! Hey, if you want to send a friend request to Warren Featherhoof, I will gladly accept it.
Good question. Can't say I feel at home here or in Wright or anywhere else. So, I might spend some time on the road. I may not be as skilled a fighter as you, but I reckon I'm better than most. There's always someone in need of a reliable sword hand.
You know, hey, you stood toe-to-toe with Dikaiosin alongside me. You did good, Bo. You did good.
Melinda would want me to use my talents for a noble purpose, and helping folks in need fits the bill. Else, isn't that what Brandon and his comrades wound up doing in the end? Yeah, I'll jump over. Alright. So, let's not call it a goodbye. Let's just say, until the next hunt.
Bye! We'll probably never see you again, but bye! We didn't see the guy from the DPS job hunt either.
Wheresoever you go, may you find shade, Cinna.
Actually, I could go back and see him. He is just standing in front of Yulmore. I could always go see him. I wonder where he goes. I wonder if he'll still be around someplace I could just like, oh look, there's Granson! Oh. Gonna have a ghost vision? A lot of people have those in this world. Or at least the Warrior of Light / Darkness does. Bye! 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 Oh, I got all 3. I thought I had to pick. Sweet. I'll take more materia. Not that I use any of it, but I have it. Speaker of the Righteous? Yes! 2 down, 2 to go. I just need the healer and the magical DPS ones. Nice. Oh wait, but now I gotta go finish the Dark Knight quest line, which is back in Foundation. Gotta go talk to Sidurgu. Sid. S Sid, not C Sid. Right? Yep, there it is. Our closure. Now I just need to get a healer and a magical DPS up to 80. On my way with the healer. I got a level 60 white mage today. So, getting there. Whee! Sidurgu. Oh, not Riel. Get off my... No, stop talking.
Ah, Warren. So happens I have a letter for you. But before we talk about that, mind telling me what you've been getting yourself into lately? You and your scions, I mean.
Oh, hello. Oh, I can't target you. I'm in combat. Hello, AL. I'm assuming that's you. Oh, apocalyptic.
But before we... Wait, talk about that.
Oh, yeah, we talked about that. I want to see it in another world as it happened. I like the glamours you got going on. Your character looks awesome.
Come again? Reflections of the Source, Parallel Worlds, Sin Eaters? What in the 7 hells are you on about? Something tells me this is only going to make any kind of sense if you walk me through it from the beginning, step by step.
Okay, so here's the thing. Back before the world was the world, there was just one world. And then there was this big thing that happened, and that's the bad things, and the people died, and then there was 13 reflections, and no, 14? 13? Lots of reflections. And then there's one that got like consumed by darkness, and that became the void, and that's where all the demons come from, and then there was...
Right, then, so to sum up, you were swept up into yet another realm-shaking conflict, were you? Well, of course you were. You're an insatiable hunger for it, don't you? And even when you bite off more than you can chew, you refuse to let go. What? As if you didn't know. Hell, from the moment I laid eyes on you, I suspected you were a particular blend of impulsive and stubborn. Take as a special kind of bastard to become a Dark Knight, much as a warrior of light, don't you think? You've traveled unto a doomed world and pledged your sword to a feudal cause. You fought, and you fought, and you fought, and in the end you won the day.
I like how the ones I did wrapped up. Which ones?
Though I know it wasn't without loss, without sacrifice. Victories like that are always bought with blood.
Don't remind me.
But you and your comrades paid the price all the same. That faraway land and her people live on because you were willing to fight to the bitter end. Because you were too stubborn to die.
Warrior, Bard, and Dragoon. I did like Dragoon. Dragoon was fun. I'm working on Bard. Bard is the long-range physical I'm going to get to 80. But Warrior wasn't a fit for me. I did like, but Dark Knight is more of a fit for me as far as tanking goes. Astrologian. Astrologian was fun. I actually did like it, especially after they changed how the cards work. I didn't like it at first, but after they changed it and made it simpler, I enjoyed Astrologian a little more. Still like White Mage better, though. And because of love, I'm sure. Being grim and dark will only get you so far, don't you remember? It's like the Mughals, like Sir Ompong himself said, the flame in the abyss, the love you bear for the ones you hold most dear. That is the source of your true strength. Oh, wow. You see, when Final Fantasy XIV original was shown, when I heard about you'd have stamina and you can only earn so much experience per week because your stamina only respawns like every once a week. I was just like, Oh, fuck that. And I didn't even touch 14 until a friend of mine forced me to. He sat me down and he's like, you have to sit down and play this. And it was about a year, no, about 7-8 months after A Realm Reborn came out. And then that motherfucker got me hooked. And then he quit. He got me hooked and then quit. And I was like, pfft. So I just played it by myself. Is this a roundabout way of asking? Is this a roundabout way of asking me about my heart's desire? I love the other way his eyes got half-lidded.
Let's not say we did, huh? I'm not that Thancred fellow you mentioned
Wait.
I'm sure that Thancred fellow you mentioned would provide a far more meaningful and interesting response.
Oh, hell no. I'm obsessed with this game, Tyro. I am obsessed with this game.
Having to look after the reincarnation of your surrogate daughter is certainly... Though I suppose on some level I can relate.
What? I've not once thought of you as my father.
Well, no, I mean, we're not even the same race, so of course you would not... No one would ever look at us as, and assume that... What? If you want to put a label on it, then what would you prefer? Master and disciple? Manservant and noblewoman?
Sid, how about Chocobo's ass and whatever you damn well like? God, you can be so daft sometimes. Oh my god! I don't care what anyone says. The Dark Knight's job class line and the characters within it are the best characters ever. I love the Dark Knight quest line.
Hey! What did I tell you about calling me that? Children, am I right?
Yeah, Sid. Yeah, children. Yeah, it's their fault, dumbass.
Best we give her a moment to cool her head. For now, let's talk about the letter I mentioned earlier.
Letter. Wait. Oh, Apocalypse, thank you for the follow. I appreciate it. Glad to have you.
It's addressed to you, but who penned it? I cannot say. It was delivered to me by a young woman of the Broom. Looney, I believe her name was. Said she'd seen us with you out and about in Ishgard before, and reckoned that if she left it with us, you'd eventually be around to pick it up. Before you ask, no. I have not taken a peek, so its contents remain a complete and utter mystery to me. As for the sender, you'll have to pester Looney of the Holy Stables if you want to know more. Now, if you'll excuse me, I have an angry girl to mollify.
Oh, I love Frey, I love Sidurgi, and I love Riel. I'm gonna send you a friend request. Yeah. Because I can. Oh, and then I'm gonna do this. Emote, and then I'm gonna do bow. And then I'm going to do... Where is it? Where is it? No, where is it? Damn it, I always... Oh, there. No, that one. That one. Boop. There you go. You get that one. I killed her with love! Oh shit. Dead body. Gotta go! No one saw that dead body! Didn't do it. Wasn't me. See, the Dark Knight is so powerful, its love kills. Hey, it's like they just said. The true power of the Dark Knight is its love. Oh god, remember the Moogle song and dance? Oh, I loved it. Hello! Yeah, well, and bleh! And bleh! Bleh! Whee! 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 It got resurrected. It was a wraith. It was a wraith of apocalyptic. I gotta finish this quest up. I gotta start my 5.1 stuff. I haven't even started that yet. We're already at... It's already 7:30 and I haven't even started it yet. Damn it. Within the sealed envelope is a paper. No! No shit! I never would have thought that within a sealed envelope would be paper! Which you unfold to find a message written in a strangely familiar scrawl. Warren Featherhoof, you'll forgive me for the sudden correspondence and the secrecy. You helped me, in a way. Once upon a time... Well, oh wait, I'm sorry. You helped me, in a way. Once upon a time. It's past time I said as much, and so... here we are. Feels like a lifetime ago, come to think on it. You've been through quite a lot since then. Accomplished incredible things. I'd like to think that, in some way, I was part of your journey. Far from the best, no doubt, but for me, and my own journey, I think it's safe to say that you've been... well... there's no suitable word to describe it, really. I've done things, made decisions. Looking back, I can't help but feel more than a little foolish. But such is life, and we have to seize what few opportunities we have for closure. Even if it is through the written word and not face-to-face. So wherever you are, I hope you're happy. Still fighting, still adventuring, still doing what you love. Be well. The letter bears no signature or any obvious clue as to the author's identity. Perhaps Looney can shed light on this mystery. I'll go find her because her name's Looney, and I think that's funny. Where do I go? Aha! Over the Chococo. Chococo. The Chococo. The Chocobo keep thing. Oh, wait, no! Okay, I guess that's a little closer. Whee! Looney! Her name's Looney. Sounds more like Lunny or something like that, but I'm gonna say Looney. I am not! I'm just short. I can't help it. Okay, I'm over it. Hey, Looney. It's you! It's really you! Warren Featherhoof, my hero! Honestly, I never thought I'd get to see you again, much less speak to you. Do I know you? Oh, I'm sorry. You probably don't remember me at all, do you? I'm not surprised. All the day's work, I suppose, saving silly little fools like me. And it was so long ago when you rescued me from those temple knights who were trying to take me away from my grandmother. I still remember it like it was yesterday, though. You swinging that great big sword of yours, bellowing all kinds of terrible threats and sending them running. I'm sure you might say you overdid it, but thanks to you and my grandmother and I never heard from that lot again. And ever since Sir Emmerich and his allies came into power, felt a lot less of that trouble all over. But let me guess, you didn't come all this way just to see me, did you? Who sent you this? Who was it? I don't know how you guys are. Spoilers. If it's about the main story, but if it's all about like job quests, I mean, I don't care personally. I mean, it's just me because job quests are, they're a little less important, and even though some of them are fun. It wasn't me who wrote it, I can tell you that much. I got it from a knight I befriended after tending to his chocobo a couple of times. Sir Patronade. Used it during Extra Life. You did. You did, Bird, and I did. It was about a raid. Well, I've done every raid except for the near one, so... that's the only raid I haven't done yet. He said it was to be delivered to the hero of the Scions, a peerless warrior with 1,000 victories to his names. After he described your features in detail, it all fell into place. Since I was certain you'd eventually pay a visit to your friends, I offered to take it to them. Anyway, he's the only one you need to talk. Wait, he's the one you need to talk to if you're after the sender. Maybe check the congregation. I mean, that's where knights congregate, I presume. Okay, where is that exactly? Show the unsigned letter to at the congregation of our knight. Well, where the hell is that? Oh, over there. Oh, found it. It's like, where's that? Oh, it's probably that big orange circle. or by the Forgotten Knight. If I'm not working on videos or up. Wait, you can go up here? Wow, I don't remember. Oh, yeah, okay, never remember this. I'm almost always playing it. If I'm not editing or recording or live streaming. Live streaming and non-fun, not this game. Because sometimes I live stream not this game. And I'm definitely playing this. Or working. One of those two things. How may I be of service to you, Master Featherhoof? You tell me where you got this letter right goddamn now. The letter! Oh, what a relief it is to see you that it arrived unmolested. Who would molest a letter? Nice! I have seen that outfit about, so it's not that's not a big spoiler. Plus, you clearly see 2B in the trailer. They try to hide her, but she's in the trailer. It was entrusted to me by Orella of Ralga's Reach. After the battle at the Gimalt Dock, I spent a few nights there, you see. I can only assume that whoever sent it to the Reach had heard tell of the battle between you and Lord Xenos, and how you had been brought to the Barber. I know what it meant. I was just making a joke. However, by the time it arrived, you had long since been spirited away to Ishgard. But Looney had Looney not recognized you from my stories, I do not know how I might have seen it to your hand. Main character Tanir, Automata. If you seek the author, mayhap you should pay a visit to the Reach. I know only what I told you, but surely Aurelia can tell you more. May the Fury watch over you and keep you, my friend. One of these days I gotta get near Automata. I've played the demo a million times, and I did play the full game, but I didn't get very far when my friend brought it over. But, I still haven't actually bought and played it for myself. Because they did crossover. It's just like with, when they crossed over with Monster Hunter and Garo, stuff like that. A 15, 12, Tactics, all that stuff. It's just a crossover. One of these, I want to get that Rathalos mount so bad. You have no idea how much I would get that Rathalos mount. See, I didn't do the lightning one. Actually, there's like 2 or 3 of them with crossover with 11. One with Shantoto, and then another with the Lancer girl. A pleasure to see you. Lost that long-haired boy of yours again. This is about the letter, is it? I came with a shipment of supplies from Little Alamico, as I recall. I can only presume the sender was hoping that Commander Hex would see it to you personally, but I'm not surprised it escaped your notice given the chaos of the Grimald talk and after. I found its way into my medical supplies, as you will know. I decided to let the Ishgardian Knights take charge of its delivery. In any event, I advise you to continue your search in Little Alamico, and if anyone there knows aught of the letter's author, it would be Gundabald. Oh my god, I haven't heard that name in forever. Tyra, to get to the near raid, you gotta be level 80 and finish the Shadowbringers storyline. So, even if we did do it, there'd be no one sinking, because it's max level. Wait, what am I doing? Little Alamigo. Holy crap, Little Alamigo, really? Gundabald! Just... I broke my wrist, so that's really all I'm doing. Monster Hunter raid. Oh, okay. One of these days we'll do it. It's not a raid, that's a trial. That's not a raid, that's a trial. Hello, Gundabald! Haven't talked to you forever.
Well met, Warren. I was not expecting a visit. What brings you to Southern Thanalan this day?
Did you send me this love letter? Did you send me this love letter?
This letter, you say? And you seek the author? If you read it, then you know their heart. What you meant to them. How you changed their life for the better.
Checking retainers and watching Twitch. Well, I hope your wrist feels better. I've never broken my wrist yet. You know, knock on wood over there. And I hope I never do, but it's like, I can't even imagine what that has to feel like. And I'm sorry that you have to go through that pain.
It is a feeling I understand all too well, which is why I agreed to send this letter with the supplies for Raga's reach. Yet you never were one to let a mystery remain unsolved, were you? You seek answers, closure. I will not deny you this. At the Red Rooster Stead in Lower Lenosia, you will find a man named Godherd. Speak with him. Perhaps then you will find a measure of peace.
Okay. Oh, wait, Lower Lenosia, not Lower Leminsa. Lower Lenosia, there we go. It isn't too bad now, but it's lack of mobility that blows it. Ugh. Yeah. They're on a stump for a few weeks. But here's a question. Here's the important question about wearing a cast. Does it help you do the robot better? This is the important stuff we need to know. Oh god, it's way up there. I got mine kind of... Oh, then what's the point? Worse! Boo! It's on the inside of my right arm. Oh, that's gotta be hell! But you don't understand. I'm one of those people that when I know something's there, I obsess on it. Like, if, for instance, if I find a zit or a scab I didn't know about, I can't leave it alone once I found it. Once I found it, my mind is laser focused on it, and that's all I can think about. So if I had an itch, and it includes itches too. If I had an itch and it was underneath that damn cast, you have no idea how much that would torment me. I wouldn't sleep. It would be awful. You would have to give me sleeping pills in order for me to sleep. That's how bad it would be. Leverage on his cheek right now. Like, I would find ways of getting underneath that cast. I would find ways. Even if a doctor told me not to. Oh, gods, it's you! But why? Why are you here? I don't know. Some guy told me to come here. You really don't remember any of it? The Kakin bandits? A certain merchant who may have overstepped his bounds just a trifle? You were right bloody... Wait. You were a right bloody mess when you returned to the dry docks with my wares. And I do mean bloody. I say, is none of what I'm telling you ringing a bell? Really? To be perfectly honest? No. I actually don't remember any of that, to be perfectly honest. Does anyone remember that? Does he know what you're talking about? Was that a Dark Knight questline? I don't remember that one. Not even a part where I refused to thank you and demanded that you pay my restitution for the property you yourself returned to me? It's not ringing any bells. Well, since I've already confessed it, I may as well reiterate. It was me. That was just the beginning of my bad luck, as it happens. A string of bad decisions left me in debt to some very unforgiving fellows. Before I knew it, they had taken damn near everything I owned. I was friendless, penniless, hopeless. And let me tell you, running afoul of the Warrior of Light had not done me any favors either. There was a time when I couldn't help but blame you for all my misfortune. And then, one day, when I was rummaging through my meager possessions, I had an epiphany. I stumbled upon a package from that shipment you recovered for me that ill-fated day. Flower bulbs, stained with Kakirn blood, but viable for cultivation. Still brimming with the potential to grow and thrive. Before I knew it, I was cradling the package to my breast, sobbing and moaning like a mad fool. For a fool is exactly what I had been. I had been offered a kindness without let or lien. And instead of thanking this generous hero who had spat... I think it's just this generous hero had spat in his face. So I left that life behind, saved for the bulbs I thought I brought here, with me here. Apprenticed myself to the botanist and resolved to start anew. And would you know it, the stubborn little fiends finally bloomed for me. I suppose it's only fitting that you'd show up again that very day. I have 1,000,000 regrets, but none greater than how I spoke to you. I say this not to beg you for forgiveness, but to tell you how you've changed me for the better, and to thank you for the opportunity. He made you go get his stolen... Oh, this is back when Frey was your quest giver. Okay, so there was a Dark Knight bit. Okay, that was a while ago. I don't remember. I do have one request, if you are amiable to it. I pray you accept a flower, one of the precious few that has bloomed. A token of my heartfelt appreciation for my personal savior. Admittedly, this particular breed is perhaps best suited for funerals or farewells, but if you'd rather not keep it to yourself, perhaps there's someone else who might welcome it. Okay, yeah, that's been a long time. Hi, Frey. How you doing? Oh, yeah, you're dead. At first, that always did confuse me, that you were taking Dark Knight lessons from a guy who had, like, a cane. You know, like a mage's cane. Someone else indeed. Okay, where do I go? With the chapters, call Frey. Enter Frey to call out your comrade in the Kurthus Central Highlands. Okay. Kurthus Central Highlands. Kurthus Central. There we go. I was like, because that's still fresh in your mind. You just did that. Because you're like in the 50s, like your early 50s and like 50. What's your 53 Dark Knight now? Oop, that way. Aha, right here. All right. Oh wait, I gotta put that in. Nope. Put that in say. Frey, get out here! There's no response. Yet there can be no answer but this, can there? So let us wait for a time, you and I, in the cold and in the snow, in the dark. Ugh. Come on, Frey, come out my body. What, you tired? Oh, no. Get that? No. No heights. No, thank you. Eye of the dragon. Does it now? How's Marble doing? Did Marble get a full shed? No complications? I will pose in front of this cliff. Ah, yes, where the battle took place. That's getting a screenshot. That's a badass screenshot. That was a clever, clever, clever. Or are we just playing it by ear? No matter. I wanted this once, more than anything. A chance to speak and be heard. But neither of us needs it anymore. And if we were to look deep within ourselves, we would realize that we never did. Well, don't you look badass? We are the stories we tell ourselves. The brave hero, the tortured soul, the altruist, the pragmatist. They will tell you who they see, but you and you alone know who you are.
For I speak only for myself. If you find comfort in my words, they are yours for the taking. That is your choice. And eat now and ever after, as it has always been. Now comes your part, to cloak yourself in the fiction, to breathe life into the dead, to give a voice to the voiceless.
I love how the Chaos Bringer looks so much like the Soul Edge.
As we did together that day, when you gave us our answer. Was it ever mine?
God, I love the Dark Knight questline so much. It's Soul Calibur and his dark version in cutscenes gets Soul Edge. Ooh, a Dark Souls collab would be awesome. Screw you, Flack.
No, thank you. You can bite me.
What if they had like Soul Calibur crossover armor, like an armor that made like for tanks, one that looked like Nightmare and one that looked like Siegfried. That'd be awesome.
As you guys are just sitting there. Welcome back, Warren. As you can see, Riel and I are getting along swimmingly, so you needn't worry about us in the slightest. Not one bit. So, what of that mysterious unsigned letter? Did your grand search for answers lead you anywhere interesting?
Sorry. Hey, Darion, what's happening, Bo?
Closure, perhaps? That's so. Well, glad to hear it, I suppose.
And that's how that ends, really? Okay. Is this with literally the last line of that is just,
I suppose.
okay, whatever. Okay, so I finished what I wanted to finish. Now we can start 5.1. Oh, so I need to go. Where do I need to go? Mordona. All right. It's almost 8 o'clock, and I haven't even started 5.1 yet. I meant to start it an hour ago, but I didn't realize that was going to take so long. Okay. But I'm glad I got to do that. That was actually really cool. I love those quest lines. Story quests are great. But I have 2 out of the way. Now I just need, like I said, I just need healer and magical DPS. And then I've done all 4 of the job role quests. The role quests, not job role quests. That's redundant, but the role quests. Hey, Tataru! Let's get this party started! What does 5.1 have for us? Warren! Gosh, it's good to see you! I hope your being here means you've had your fill of rest?
Not so much as 40 wings, truth be told.
You're too selfless, that's your problem. But you'll be no good to anyone if you don't take a break every once in a while. Anyway... Yes, I'm doing Red Mage for my magical DPS, and Bard for my long-range physical DPS, and White Mage for my healer. I thought it was, no, ranged DPS is lumped in with the DPS. Magic ranged DPS is, like, its own thing. Not much has happened since your last visit. I had planned for you to meet that helper I told you about, but he refuses to answer his link pearl. I do hope he's alright. We've been exchanging messages with the Eorzean Alliance throughout, though. They say the fighting has finally stopped at the Gimel Dock, and that the Empire has shown no signs of movement. Which means we might actually have a moment to ourselves for a change. Seeing as you're back, maybe you could tell tell me more about your time in the first. Because I only have healer left for some reason. Huh. I'm pretty sure. I could be wrong. I mean, I could be wrong, but I'm pretty sure the as far as the role quests go, they lumped all the DPSs were like when it says DPS, it meant all physical. So that's ranged and close up physical. I could be wrong. I could be wrong though. Great. Oh, and if you don't mind, I'd like to ask I hate her name. Falhamin to join us. She'll want to know what happened to Minfilia, and I think it's best she hears it from you. We'll meet you on the terrace of the House of Splendors. Fuck, where was that? Oh, it's over there. Okay. Wait, I wonder if that kid is still over here. Is he still sitting over here from the Warring Triad? Is he just still sitting in the Solar, being ignored? He is! He's still sitting here! Jesus! Like, does he ever come out to eat? Do people bring him food? Or he just sit there? I wonder if he'll ever play a role again. Another thing I wonder about a lot of things, like the Red Bills, I wonder if they'll ever play a role again. You know, I mean, it's been a while. You know, now I'm curious. I can't help myself. Damn it. I hate being curious. Damn, damn, damn. I'm already late. I'm already behind as it is, and now my curiosity's gotten the better of me. Ethernet. Dependence. Just so I know what I'm going to be leveling up after I finish White Mage. Whether it's going to be Bard or Red Mage. Hey, Sarig, what do you want again? Other pursuits. Required class, job, magical DPS. Yeah, okay. Just making sure. So I was right. Good. Just had to be sure. Oh, wow. There was a big dip in frames at some point earlier. Huh. Wonder what that happened. Boop. Whee! Come, Twintania! I remember when you used to be hard. Oh, Twintania, you're such a pushover now. Hey, Falahimin. Falafel. Hello, Falafel. Warren. Why, it has been too long. Totoro did mention that it would be joining you, did she not? Yeah, he was. Twintania was so fucking broken. Thank you. Words cannot well express how I have longed to know more of the first. This world Minfilia has sacrificed so much to save. But come, rest your feet. Totoro should be arriving shortly. Man, I haven't seen you. You haven't played a part in a while. Voiced? No voiced. And so Minfilia chose to pass on her gifts to the next oracle. This girl who Thancred named Reen. You know, every time I see it, I almost mispronounce it. I always want to say Rhine. Was it Rin? Reen? Something like that. To have such a burden thrust upon her as a child, only to embrace it when given the choice. You look like a librarian. In that respect, they are quite alike. It would seem her legacy is indeed in capable hands. Warren, might I ask a favor of you when you next return to the First, to tell Reen what I cannot? Tell her, thank you. Sure. I need to take my helmet off. I love my helmet. It makes me look like Griffith from Berserk, but for cutscenes it looks silly. And I would offer thanks to you as well for staying with her to the end. Begging your pardon, but could I have a word? I don't know. Who the fuck are you? Hi, how you doing? Riol, I hope you to tell me that you've received word from our helper.
I wish. No, I've not heard a peep out of him. And it's been a good long while now. Too bloody long. Or cut a witch. I'm going to sneak over the border and see if I can't get a signal to help to him from close up.
What if they catch you? There must be another way.
Well, it ain't as if we can ask Thancred to do it. Besides, I shouldn't have no trouble picking me up. I shouldn't have no trouble picking me way through Grimmauld now the fighting's died down. God knows there's enough shadows to hide in. And it beats waiting around here twiddling my thumbs. Anyway, I just thought I'd let you know. Now, I best be... Ugh, I nearly forgot. Crawls up the stones, and she wants a word. Something to do with the patients. She was getting ready to examine him again when I left.
We'd best head back then. I'm sure it's important. She's so excitable, Tataru. I still love that. Though they renamed the species to Lalafell in 14, they still named one of them Tataru. Boop. That's better. Banzai! Oh, that didn't take as much as I thought it would. Taru. Now, what we got? What's going on? What's going on? It seems she's still examining them. Oh, I do hope it's nothing bad. Oh, bother. Spoken word? Please be spoken word.
You're here. Good.
Oh, thank God. The executable file, Tyro.
So, how are they?
They are.
Still locked in slumber, but otherwise in good physical health.
Just the exe file.
For the present, at least.
For the present? Oh no, is something wrong with them?
Okie
I'm
dokie.
afraid there may be. I summoned you after detecting faint signs of instability in Thancred's corporeal ether. But subsequent examination suggested all 5 might be affected. And
Ruh-roh.
when I examined them just now, my fears were confirmed.
Ruh-roh.
Tellingly, the degree of instability varies between them. Thancred exhibits the most notable signs, followed by Y'shtola and Urianger. The twins' ether, meanwhile, remains relatively stable, but there is a change there too if one knows to look for it.
Uh-oh.
Hold on. Isn't that the order they were called away in?
Yes, it was. Good
Indeed.
catch.
Which leads me to believe the instability will only increase with time. Though I can but speculate, I fear this may be a symptom of a weakening link between body and soul.
Way to go, Exarch. You're gonna kill my friends. Bastard.
By the gods! What happens if the link is broken?
I cannot say for certain. This is all unknown territory to us. Yet whatever happens, it cannot be good.
Never is.
Mercifully, the instability is still only slight. And you may rest assured Master Matoya and I will do everything in our power to keep it from worsening.
Well, no. Do everything in your power and more. Or else.
Be that as it may, it is imperative that you find a way to restore our friends' souls to their bodies.
Leave it to me.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
But where's he even supposed to start? We had the greatest minds in the realm hunting high and low for an answer, and they ran out of places to look.
Guess we'll have to look in the first, now won't we?
You stated in your report that the Exarch had originally intended to reverse the summoning process by means of his own death, correct?
Yes. So I guess we gotta kill him. Got it.
Raha always was a reckless young fool, ready to die for the first righteous cause that came along. His plan might well have worked, but I, for one, am glad he never had the opportunity to see it through.
Me too.
Even if it does mean our friends must remain stranded a while longer.
Okay, so I guess you made my choice clear. Gotta go kill him. Got it.
There is another way, I am sure of it. And the key lies with him, with the Exarch. Pray return to the first and apprise him and the others of the situation.
Okay.
We, meanwhile, will do what we can from here. And, if the fates are kind...
Which they never
we'll
are.
have good news to share upon your return.
So that means she won't. Okay, speak the... Okay. Teleport. Boop, boop, boop. Alright, Exarchy. We need a few words, young man. Actually, not really young anymore, is he? He's like really fucking old. Wait, wrong thing. Sorry to hear that, Tyro. I wish I could help, my man. Goose! That's a goose. Hi, buddy! How you doing? Ah, Warren, you are returned. I hope your time in the source was suitably restful. But of course I wasn't. But of course it wasn't. Go on. No! Mine! Their corporeal ether shows signs of instability. The gods. That possibility never even occurred to me. You have returned in the hope that my research has yielded a solution. I fear you will be sorely disappointed. It is but a mercy we have the likes of Mistress Kryl and Master Matoya to keep our friends' bodies safe while we wrestle with the problem. They cannot forestall the separation of body and soul indefinitely. Come! The others must be told. Okay, you do that. I'm gonna go get a pizza. Does the first have pizza? I know they're like after the worlds were split. They you know, the first is the one that's a lot like the original, but that they still develop pizza in their divergent histories. Oh, we should have let the first die. We can't hear you! Speak up!
Pray excuse my late arrival.
Well, we're still missing somebody.
Could and Reen not be joining us?
God, he's tall.
With apologies to all, they beg leave to pursue their investigation of the empty to its conclusion. Should matters here demand their presence, however, they did assure me that they would make themselves available.
Yes, of course. Then let us proceed.
God, your eyes. I forgot about your eyes.
I think it best that you begin by providing a summary of Mistress Kryl's findings.
Okay. Okay, so here's the Earth, chilling. You might think, that's a pretty sweet Earth. Wrong!
I suppose it was only to be expected that some change would occur.
Yet our souls seem unaffected, to my eye at least. How long they will remain so is another question. Kryl is right. It is imperative we find a way to return to the source.
Perhaps an explanation of the method by which I brought you here will yield some inspiration. ere I begin, it must be noted that I am by no means a gifted mage.
Yeah, you look like one.
Powerful magics, I must rely upon the Crystal Tower and its boundless reservoirs of energy.
So wait, is he still classed as a wasn't he an archer in the Crystal Tower?
The magic that summoned you was no exception. 'Tis a singular spell, adapted through painstaking effort from the technique that transported me to the first. To use an analogy, it works by cutting a hole in the fabric of reality.
Because that sounds safe.
Hole tailored to the object of summoning, through which
Welcome
it
back.
and it alone may pass unscathed. Though I succeeded in creating said hole, I failed to latch onto my intended target. Instead of you, the spell found those close to you, and ended up summoning them in their incomplete state.
Smooth move, X-Lax.
I would not soon throw my life away, not after the lengths you and yours went to save it.
So in other words, you won't sacrifice yourself for us. Thanks. I see how it is.
And so long as I breathe, I will spare no effort to see you safely home. But should all else fail, and your lives be at stake, there remains one sure method.
Okay, so he will. All right. Slap.
Ow. What was that for?
Because it was funny. That's why.
How can you even entertain such thoughts? You owe your life to the Warrior of Light, and you don't get to die unless he says so.
I grant permission to save all y'all. I mean, I like him, but I mean, do
Your
what you have to do.
followers await your divine judgment.
What? They don't like being called my followers.
If the two of you have finished, perhaps we could return to our discussion.
Oh, I love these. I love this group. I love them so
Rather than
much.
dwelling upon the multiple failed attempts at transference, I think it would behoove us to focus on the solitary success.
Hi.
I would draw your attention to the fact that our friend can travel between worlds possessed not only of his body and soul, but his personal effects besides.
That's a good point.
This is no different from the teleportation magics to which we are all accustomed. Magics...
Oh, damn it.
Are you suggesting that simply by considering us his possessions, he could carry our souls back to the source upon his person?
Something's in my eye. Damn it. Agreed with you, Apocalyptic. I agree with you entirely.
Simple for a change. But vague notions of ownership seem a rather tenuous thing to stake our lives on. So much as a moment of doubt on his part, and we'd be left floating in the rift.
Milady hath the right of it. The requisite fixity of belief would be too much to ask even of our friend. Yet, were we to immure our souls within an object in his possession, mayhap then our safe passage could be assured.
Maybe.
White Auracite would, I believe, serve as a suitable vessel for this purpose.
We have some of that.
It was
Oh, no, we
conceived
used it to get rid of
imprison the
Hades.
massy soul of an Ascian, and should house one of ours with relative ease. We would need only to ensure our soul's safe preservation inside the stone, and identify a means by which they might be transferred back unto our vacant bodies.
Soul preservation and transference. I believe I know of someone who may be able to assist us.
Do you now? How convenient.
On the far shore of the source, there stands a great palace built by the elves.
Uh-huh.
It was forsaken in the wake of the flood, but a certain Numo chose to make their home there soon after.
I still say that's New Mao.
Though they have long lived as a recluse, they once occupied a place of honor in Verbert's royal court, and it is said that none in all of Norvrant is more knowledgeable than they on matters of the soul.
Well, I've no objection to seeking a helping hand, but if they've gone to such lengths to hide themselves away from the world, what makes you think they'd be willing to lend us one?
Well, you could just ask. I mean, there's no harm in asking. Miss Negative Nancy.
A worthy question. Years ago, I myself tried and failed to solicit their cooperation in the battle against the Sin Eaters.
Well, I guess someone did try. All right.
No sooner had I begun to make my plea than they unleashed a swarm of their familiars upon me.
Well, that wasn't very nice at all.
Unlike me, however, you have curried favor with the Fae folk. By that merit alone, I am hopeful that they would grant you...
Ooh, the Beast Tribe. I gotta unlock that too. I want to unlock that so I can start doing the dailies. I forgot about that.
They may still be inclined to turn you away, of course, but if their knowledge might feasibly facilitate your return home, we have to try.
But Tyro's still working on leveling up his dark. You know, maybe he'd like to. Maybe he would like some company while I'm doing this. How are we doing? On the late side, but I think we're still fine. Okay. Let's take that for when I'm leveling up healer. A grand adventure! As if this hasn't been one already. The Grand Cosmos, that is the Grand Cosmos, that is the palace we seek, stands on the opposite shore of the source. I will arrange for a boat to carry us there. There's a burp. Whilst thou journeyest thither, I think it best that I devote mine energies to the creation of a white auracite. By thy leave, of course. The process requireth no small amount of time, and should the Numo consent to lend us their aid, we will have need of a suitable vessel ere long. Agreed. Then I would ask the rest of you to meet me in Sullen, and do be prepared for a warm reception. I'll finish what I finished, Tyro. You know, your Australian clock be damned. God, stuff in my eye. Damn eyelashes. Me too. That's what I work. Well, I don't work weekends, but I do work nights. Where am I going? Where the fuck is Sullen? Oh, I forgot that place's name was. I forgot they even named that place. Whoop. Final Fantasy VI World Music, it's really awesome, except it's not the best Final Fantasy, it's what Final Fantasy 9 is, and I don't care what anyone says. Since 2006 for me. And I've enjoyed it ever since. Never looked back. I know, I wish I could help you, Bo. I wish I could just be like, Sneer goes just boom, and it works for you. Trust me, like I said, I went through the trials of Job trying to get the damn thing to work myself. You know, maybe there's something else that's being blocked. Because when you run Red Dead Redemption 2, it's not just Red Dead that runs. There's like this other thing that's installed at the same time that also runs. Maybe that's being blocked. Ooh. As I told you before, I had scarcely set foot in the palace grounds when I was set upon by our host familiars. I expect our reception today to be no different, which is why I propose we march through the main gate, weapons drawn. I'm sorry, but are we not here to petition for assistance? You can't honestly think barging in looking for a fight is going to persuade them. Actually, I believe the Exarch may have the right of it. They have no doubt poured a great deal of time and energy into their creations. Were I them, I should be most interested to meet with those who would... Were I them, I should be most interested to meet with those who could overcome my defenses. As would any true seeker of knowledge. And there is little we can say or do to convince them to help us if we know nothing of their character, nor less why they chose to hide themselves from the world. But if we can seize their interest, mayhap we can earn ourselves an audience. Yeah. It's funny that the Exarch has my original hairstyle. When I originally created my character. Just different color, but it's my original hairstyle. Complete with rat tail. Weapons trolls it is, then. Though I must say, Exarch, you certainly seem to be enjoying all this. It was trying to run on my 1080 and would randomly crash. Huh. Do I? Well, I will not deny that I enjoy the thoughts of fighting alongside you all rather than pacing about inside the Crystal Tower. Yeah, but aren't you only allowed away from the Crystal Tower for so long before you get all weak and wobbly? You both seem to be in a rather high spirits, if you ask me. Not that I'm surprised. Your moods invariably improve when Warren is around. What exactly are you implying? He averted a calamity, and the light which seemed destined to consume him has been extinguished. It is only natural that we be pleased to see him. Yes, well, you will have plenty of time to celebrate his good health after we finished here. Of course. Then let us proceed to the palace. There's a lot of white hair among those other three. Look at those three. Woo! New dungeon! Time to do it. The Grand Cosmos. Which makes me think of Xenosaga. But still. Like, when mine would crash, what it would do is it'd be like, it would give me a little warning, like, box. It was like, your game has crashed. Do you want to retry or try again in safe mode or something like that? Grand Cosmos, away! 14 minutes! God damn it! Okay, fine. If I have to wait, then I'm sure the questline to unlock the Beast Tribe wouldn't take that long. Let's see if I can figure... Where do I gotta go there? 5.1, Pixie, Beast Tribe. I don't like pixies. There we go. Herpa derpa derp. Start in vendor of the pixies. Dream bro. Wait, no. How do we start it? Quest will work like Pink Pixie in the Crystarium. Got it. Good. So I can start doing those on my off time. Gotta wait 14 minutes. I'm sure I can unlock that in time. Doop doopy doop doop doop. Doop doop doop. Alright. Where are you at? Is that you? Oh, well, there is him. I should talk to him at some point. Whoa, controller. Manic Pixie Dream Realm. There we go. God, I hope this Pixie... If the Pixie's voiced, it better be voiced like Feul. Feul. I love her voice so much. Damn it! Okay, just as I got here. Okay, fine. Okay. Oh, I better let the group know. Well, hi. You, look interesting. Yeah. Doopy doo doop doop. Oh, we got a paladin, white mage, and a machinist. All right. Oh wait, no. I gotta get my damage up first. Beat all your asses. I beat them all. My dragoonity cannot be satiated. A dragoonity requires all of your deaths. 10 more seconds. They're dead. They're dead, Jim. Nice palace, though. It's pretty. Definitely fitting with the theme of 5.1, though, I'll tell you that. With all the white. Whoop! 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 Can't stop me now. Ooh, forgot about that. That's all it's at. That's all that we get. Beep. Magic brooms! We're in Fantasia. Hello! Oh crap. Almost lost it. Wait, no, hold on. I get my thing back. Yep. God, I miss just being able to apply that. I hate the fact that I have to do it through a combo now. Yep. Gotcha. Oh crap, 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 crap. Oh, I shouldn't have done that. That was dumb. Ah. Yep. Boop. Okay. Oh, why did I do that? That was dumb. I don't know why I did that. Agilufo. Agilufo, you be dead. And stay dead. If you insist on making a mess of my palace, then you leave me no choice. Boop. There we go. And let her rip. Oh, I got hurt. When did I get hurt and by what? Uh-oh. What's it gonna do? Ah! Oh, hi. We have, oh, okay. The brutes are gonna come from... Okay. Got it. Got it. Okay, what's with the cartoon sound effects? What the hell? Crap! Ah, more crap! I should have saved that. Mortal and what was that? What? Oh crap. Oh, crap. Oh, crap. We got the swishy swish. Got the swishy swishes. Oops. Damn it. Ah. Could really use some healing. Healer, please. I know I'm doing stupid. I'm trying to make up for that, but I know this is my first time here. Cut me some slack. Thank you. Appreciate it. Appreciate. Ooh. Loves to pull that one out of his ass, doesn't he? Oh, damn, he did the wrong combo. Insufferable, the lot of you. I will spare you, but only this once. Do you press onward? How foolish. Oh, yeah, that's right. Armor. Healing? No. Casting? No. Oop. Beep. Beep. And beep. Beep. What is keyboard mouse using? Hold on. My brain can't think right now. My apologies. Dungeoning kind of takes away my brain power sometimes. But, keyboard and mouse, they're Logitech. Logitech, C20 something. Monitors, God, if you were to ask me the exact monitors, I'm not sure. I'd have to actually look them up. To be perfectly honest. I know I got one IPS monitor and one high frame rate gaming monitor. Oh crap. Almost lost it. Good. Oh, I'm good to go. Yep. Hey, don't do that! Don't do that! Oh crap! Another one! Did not even see that coming. I thought I got hit by that. It's dead, Jim. Ah, okay. It's a fun computer. I love my computer. It's fun. It's a fun bit of tech, and I love it. It's my baby. That, you know, and somehow that I got because of the generosity of some very wonderful patrons and friends. So, it means it has like a lot of special sentimental value to me because of that. Everything just has the word Cosmos in front of it, really? Or Cosmos, rather, not Cosmos. I keep saying Cosmos as if this is Xenogear, or Xenosaga. Anyone else out there played Xenosaga, or is it just me? Let's get the treasures. Get it, get it, get it. Ow. Oh, hello. Aiming, no. Scouting, no. Casting, no. This is gonna be my day, is it? It's not gonna be, it's gonna be like, nope, Featherhoof doesn't get any of the gear. There's no gear for Featherhoof this time. As often happens. It's my wife's PC at the same time, so we could have fun last Xmas. Well as building a small game PC for us. Oh, that sounds amazing. That sounds like so much fun. I love building PCs. It's terrifying, but when you get it all done, when you're like, ah, I did all the parts completely properly and it's working. That's when you're like, ah, I did it. But when you get to that part when you're like trying to get there and you're like, did I do it right? Did I do it right? I hope everything's working and it's all working properly. That's the scary part. Uh-oh. Is that bad? Which one? Okay. Don't stand in the green, right? I'm assuming. What are they doing? Oh! Okay. I didn't... Okay. Thanks for telling me, guys. Okay. I got it now, though. I got it now. Move the green things out of the green. Got it. Move the seeds out of the green. Got it. That I can do. Ode to Far Winds. What is this? What is this? Oh! Oh, crap. Okay. Guess we're doing it this way. Woohoo! Oh, wrong thing. Damn it. Okay, wait. No touchy that. Oh, controller, don't do this to me. Not now. It's not time, controller. Don't do it. Oh, he comes over with the seeds. Got the seeds. Okay. Where are they? Oh, that one's... Wait. Do we... Oh, I get it. We have to wait until after... Okay. How do I put it down? Ah! Okay, that works. Did I do it right? Even though I was still holding it? Okay, I did it right. Good. Yeah, you go over there. I have to be close up. There we go. Okay, alright. Me and this machinist are getting in tandem together. Alright. Me and this machinist were having problems at first, getting in tandem with each other. But I think we got it this time. I think we got it now. Half a percent. Dead. Yes. Anything for me? No. Anything for me? No. God damn it! Nothing? This dungeon sure wants to give healers everything. Why is everyone waiting outside? Come on, man! Okay. 12 seconds left. Okay, we got this. No! Draco statue, you are dead. Wait, a strange statue of Draco? Draco, that better not be Draco from Dragonheart. Hello? Hi! Oh crap, I lost it. Wasn't paying attention. Did that too early. Did that too early. Got it. Got it. Oh, I'm not targeting. Think we were, if I attacking got dead. Okay, we got it. We got it. We got it. This is trash mob pull, and we got this. Yes, we do. Beep. Oh, I shouldn't have. Oh, that was a waste. That's a waste of. Darn it. Please, just one thing for me. Just one. Healing again! And scouting. Jesus! All healing. Healing, 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 healing. Oh, crap. No. Crap, crap. There we go. Hey, good on you, Bo. Don't do that! Leave me alone! Douche nozzles? What the? Get away from me! Oh, I see how it is. You attack me, but you don't give me a goddamn piece of armor. I see how it is. Phew. Got it. Come on, we got this. Die, fool! You stand in the face of Warren Featherhoof, the warrior of light and dark, who shall destroy you with extreme prejudice and fuck you. Beep. Hope that didn't work. Damn. Oh, thank God. Jesus. Ooh, item? Item? Finally, something for me! About damn time. I'll take that. Actually, is it even better than what I have? Or is that just... is that crap? Ooh. Hi, buddy! Were you, going for the whole Cthulhian beast look? Cthulhian horror look? Ooh, Lugas. Hi, Lugas. Insatiable flame, Lugas. Burning things unless you have blue flames. Pass blue flames to furniture. I don't know what that means, but I will attempt to do what they say. It says avoid burning things. They're telling me avoid burning things you have when you have blue flames. Pass blue flames to furniture. Okay, so don't touch anything if I have red flames. Got it. He's looking this way. Okay. Uh-oh, what is this? What is this? What is this? Ah! What is that? Oh! Okay. Oh, I have blue flame. Oh, blue flame. Okay, so pass this to furniture, they said. Okay. Do I have more? Oh, is this just the one? Okay. Okay, I think alright. Of course, trying to remember games made me lose my life. My Blood of the Dragon, because I wasn't paying attention. Uh-oh, what's this? Oh! He's doing like a Ravana thing. Ow. Okay. That's sort of like a Ravana style thing. Oh, crap. Other side, other side, other side. Everyone's in front. Okay, maybe I should do the same. Why is everyone in front? What's this do? Whoa! Okay, no touchy things with I have red fire. Oh, am I seeing in the bad? Oh no, that was good. Okay, that was good. I will put it on you! Die, Sofa! I wonder why we gotta do that. I wonder what happens if we don't. It's probably like an instant wipe mechanic, but I kind of wonder what it would be. Oh wait, why am I doing that? Do that. Scorching left, okay. Corner. He's coming for me next. He's coming for me next. All right. Whee! Captive bolt. What is that? Okay, that must have been, I think that was his tank breaker, because that tank just took a buttload of damage. Culling Blade. These sounds like the names of attacks characters would have in a Tales game. Culling Blade! Fire's Wrath! Scorching Right! Keep burning and you didn't die. No, because my wife tested it. Trust. Oh, I'm 3. Okay. 3 again. Got it. Okay, they're gonna go that way. So I'm gonna go this way. Come on, bitch. Boop. 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 Oh, I should have limit breaked a long time ago. I wasn't paying attention. God damn it! Nothing for me, really? Okay, fine. Yeah, okay, it's all, well, it looks like it's all weaker than what I have anyway, so. Still. It wasn't hard. It's just what you just gotta, you know, the mechanics seem to be pretty self-explanatory if you pay attention to them, but it does require some paying attention. If I didn't know that blue flame thing, though, I would have fucked up.
Oh, impressive.
Why does that sound like the voice of a like a nerd? Doesn't it sound like a nerd voice? Like, oh, that's very impressive. Oh my god. What? Eh? Numo. I still say Numao, but I don't care. I don't care anymore. It's not worth fighting over. Hi. Yeah, he said it was a new Mo. Why are you surprised to see that it's a new Mo?
Good to see you again after all these years. And judging by your vigorous greeting, I dare say the feeling is mutual. To be sure, a simple shake of the hand would suffice by way of welcome, but I shan't complain.
But you just did.
But you must be wondering as to the purpose of our visit. We come to beg your assistance in a most urgent matter.
sake? Beg?
I want to give this person like this pneumo like nose strips and like some like nasal spray because they sound congested as fuck.
Our comrades' very souls are in danger. If we are to save them, we will need the benefit of your unsurpassed knowledge on the matter. Please, will you not sit and hear our plea?
Are you emphasizing dog commands on purpose, Crystal Exarch?
Oh, how dare you! How dare you speak thus in my presence! It was to escape such words of temptation that I hid myself from
Words
the
of
world men.
temptation! Words of temptation!
You are sinners, one and all, and I swore never again to have any part in your affairs.
Do you need to blow your nose, Becklug? I mean, are you sick?
I can only imagine what terrible events forced you into a life of seclusion. But I know that the Numo are a good and noble folk. It is not in your nature to turn a blind eye to the plight of those around you. And in treating with us, I am certain whatever mistrust you feel for man will begin to heal.
Wow! They're doing it on purpose now. I love it. Oh, oh. It's mad. They're mad.
If you will not be satisfied, I suppose I could listen. After all, there's no harm in just... No, I mustn't. Not again. That damn court mage seemed to have the best of intentions too, and countless innocents died for my naivety.
Naivete.
Oh, you know not what you ask of me. What horrors my knowledge has wrought.
Well, in regards to that knowledge, do you think you can go and fetch it? Nope. He's like, we won't lie down. We will never receive it. We mean the magic... Wait. You mean the magical plague of Vobert?
You know of the plague?
I do. I'm a Dark Knight. I guess being a Dark Knight for this questline actually gave me a little more insight.
Then you know how dangerous soulcraft can be. Instead of saving your friends, you risk damning them.
Your shadows are glitching out there,
Willing to
Becklug.
take that chance?
No. No.
Oh, very well.
God, I want to give this pneumo a tissue. It's like, blow your nose! Jesus Christ!
I will hear your petition, but that is all. And I expect fitting payment for my troubles.
Commensurate with your contribution to our cause. No more and no less, I promise you. With that settled, might I impose upon you to join us at the Crystarium? I'm afraid the nature of my friend's predicament calls for absolute secrecy.
You're in the middle of a castle that's off in the middle of nowhere where no one else is. What more secrecy is there? That seems kind of backwards. You're asking... It's like, okay, look. This requires utmost secrecy. So come back with us to civilization where lots of people are, instead of staying out here in the seclusion. It's like, are you that R word that we're not allowed to say anymore? There you are. The others have gone ahead to the Crystal Tower with Becklug. For the record, I truly wish we hadn't had to resort to using such words when treating with them. I have ever sought to convince, not compel. Yet I cannot deny that part of me is glad Urianger shared his knowledge of the pneumo with us. Had he not, Beck-Lug wouldn't be here. Speaking of whom, we should hurry. To keep our guest waiting would only add insult to injury. You know what R-word I mean. You may now enter the Grand Cosmos with a party of NPC avatars. To make use of this feature, you open the Trust interface located under the 2T main menu. Yay for me. We mustn't dally here any longer, Warren. If Beck-Lug is to hear the truth of our travels in the first, you of all people should be present. Ribena? What? I don't get it. That one I don't get. That sounds like a name. Do you have business with the Crystal Exhort? Just say the word and I will be happy to escort you to the ocular. Yes. Ooh, pretty room. Hello.
I'm sorry. You mean to tell me not only that the return of night was your doing,
You're welcome, by the way.
but that you hail from another world as well?
Yes.
Everything we told you, of the source, the shards, the 7 umbral calamities, all of it is true. I realize how fantastical it sounds, and I would not blame you for doubting our testimony. But given your expertise, you must surely have noted the peculiar nature of their souls.
Any other time and I would have dismissed your stories as balderdash and flummery. But
Ooh,
upon
flummery.
closer inspection, 'tis plain their souls are far denser than is normal, and that they do not possess true bodies. Save you. Your body is your own,
Yeah, don't touch it.
and your soul is the densest of them all.
Thank you. It's like, hey, is that an insult?
As I said before, were it not for their heroism, the skies over Norvrant would still be awash with light, the realm yet at the mercy of Vorthri and the Sin Eaters. After all they have done for our home, seeing them safely back to their own seems the very least we can do.
Did it fall asleep? Oh, there he goes.
Your tale is intriguing. Yes, very intriguing indeed.
I'm glad you thought so too.
Simply to hear it is fitting payment in itself.
Are you telling me the fact that I saved your goddamn world wasn't, like, enough payment? Really?
As for your friends, I can but agree. Their valorous deeds on behalf of Norvrant are deserving of recognition.
Oh.
Of their own fitting payment.
There we go.
You will help us then?
I always do that. I say the things right before they do. It's like I should just shut up and let them say it.
I will. I would see my knowledge put to good use for a change. I do have one condition, however.
There's always a
Not
condition.
the spry young Numo I once was. As such, I will require assistance in my fieldwork and testing.
Oh, all right. My pants are coming off. There we go.
It would be our pleasure. We'll be laboring for our own benefit after all.
You're like, wait, what, me? Why don't you do it for a change? I do everything. Return to the ocular in the Gostarium. I did that. Alright, Backlog, what you got for me? Oh, you spun quite a tale. I can't do it. I'm not going to do that. But tell me, have you given any thought to as how that you might return to your world? Geez, I could already do it. I had no problem. Why, Arasite, you say? An intriguing proposition. But one which fails to account for the present state of your souls. They have become highly charged, like as a consequence of having maintained tangible forms for so long. In such an energetic, unstable state, there is no telling that what may happen to their souls within the Arasite. They could very well become immutable to transference, never to be restored to their bodies. Then, would it be possible to force our souls into a state of dormancy prior to transference? In theory, yes, but the soul is not a candle to be stuffed out and relit on whim. That sounds ominous. What exactly would rendering our souls dormant entail? In order to maintain a corporeal form, your souls constantly draw ether from your surroundings. This process must be halted, and then resulting surfeit of ether removed. Your minds would ultimately be separated from these faux bodies of yours, rendering you incapable of interacting with the world around you. A cruel fate under normal circumstances, but one which will be rectified upon your return home. Leaving lifeless husks, like those poor souls at the inn at Journey's Head, corrupted by the Sin Eaters, their ether made stagnant by the light. Corrupted? Stagnant? Why do I see these unfortunate individuals? Why? Do you think you might be able to help them? I might, or I might not, but I shan't know for sure until I have seen the condition firsthand. Then I would be glad to take you to them, on the understanding that you won't do anything that might increase their suffering. It was my faith in man I lost, not my compassion. Well, I see no need for us all to accompany you. While you escort our guest to the inn, I will assist Unianger in creating the requisite oversight. I believe my talents would be better applied to that endeavor as well. Might I leave the three of you to assist Backlog as necessary? Let us make for Almarang, then. Let's see. Almarang. Oh, the sight of one of our saddest events. I don't know if I can face it again. But I gotta. Hello? So this is Halric, is it? Yes, his etheric balance leans perilously towards the light. Towards stasis. What do you suppose will happen to him? Not too bright, are you, boy? The same as all poor souls corrupted by the light. He will become a Sin Eater. You don't know that. We've defeated the Wardens and banished the light from the night sky. Halric was completely unresponsive before, but now... He's still unresponsive. Oh, he blinked! He blinked! Oh, shit. And mumbled. And perhaps there is yet hope. If I may, there is a treatment I wish to administer to the patients. What sorts of treatment? In the course of my studies of the soul, I once created a tonic which could temporarily stimulate the ether in one's body. After some refinement, it came to be used on the Knights of Volbert. Then, for darker purposes. Lest it fall into the wrong hands, I swore never again to make it, but for their sakes, I will break that oath. It is not like to reverse the stagnation, mind you, but it should offer some measure of relief. So he'll always be pasty. Ugh. He'll always be pasty. Todden. Enjoy soul. Here's some soul. Todden stares blankly at you. It would seem the tonic has had no effect. Hey, Ponnell! Eat it! Ooh. What is this warmth I feel in my chest? Ooh. Whee! I feel warm. And my legs, they don't feel as heavy. Whee! Hey, Becklug, I got a thing for you. News. The best kind of thing. Now then, have you noted any change in the patients? A notable rise in body temperature, increased motor function, in most of the patients at least. The most severely afflicted show no response. As I feared then, 'tis true that the restoration of night, the corrupting influence of light will no longer grow, and yes, their bodies will naturally return to equilibrium given time. But this holds true only for their corrupted ether. Their incorporeal ether, that of the soul, is not so easily mended. Which is why those in the later stages of corruption, like Halric, appear unaffected by your tonic. Precisely. The boy's soul is too far gone, his mind held together by the finest of threads. There is a chance he may one day recover, of course, but it could take years, decades even. By the gods, he could wake and find himself an old man. A fine reward for his persistence, the opportunity to mourn the life he never had a chance to live. No, there must be something we can do. Look, I realize this is not why we petitioned your aid, but do you think it possible we can find a way to hasten the recovery? Maybe. Nor do I think it impossible that in treating them, we might learn something of relevance to your own predicament. Let's see. No. What will help me with healing? None of it, really. Skill, direct hit, and tenacity. Nothing. Well, no. Nothing would really help me with... screw it. I'll just take some rare roast beef, because roast beef is tasty. I mean, you gotta admit, roast beef is tasty. Roast beef is not malicious. Good for the soul. As are many things. I suspect the Crystal Exarch has told you of my past, that I was once a mage of the royal court of Varbert, and that soulcraft was my field of study. The tonic you administered to the patients here is one of the fruits of my labors. I hope to do great things for the kingdom. But in the end, my knowledge brought only suffering, a plague the like of which none had ever seen. In the hands of unscrupulous men, what should have been my greatest triumph instead became my greatest shame. Aye, that they did. I shudder to think what might have happened had they not. But let us return to the task at hand, finding a means by which we might revitalize these people's incorporeal ether. Do you think that can be done? Were the skies still ablaze with primordial light, I would call it an exercise of futility. But now we may have a chance. The method I have in mind will entail the conjuring of a familiar. They are able to amplify the energies poured into them, making them the perfect conduit for the ether revitalizing magics we will ultimately employ. If you're about to launch into a lengthy explanation of the metaphysics of your plan, don't bother. I'd rather get on with doing whatever it is that needs to be done, if that's all the same to you. Whatever regions must be procured or spells invoked, I'll do it. Sure. I admire your... I admire your spirit. Very well. Your first task is to gather the necessary mats. The purest of waters and finest of clays, as well as a fairy lantern brimming with pixie magic. If you're convinced the resulting familiar could help the patients, fine. Alphino, the water and clay will be simple enough, but I think you know what we'll have to do to get the lantern. You don't mean... The pixies took quite a liking to us before. If we humor them with our company, I'm sure they'll be willing to help us. Liana. Fine. I'll pay a visit to Ilmeg, though I never thought you would be the one to suggest going back there. I'm impressed you've been there at all, let alone befriended the Fey folk. Oh, while you're about it, seek out the Numo of Eni. They will be able to supply you with water suitable for our needs. Right, let's get this over with, shall we? There still remains a matter of clay. Might I prevail upon you to find it? I don't know. I have Play-Doh. Does that count? Can I get Play-Doh? Clay from Albarang would likely be best. Know you of anyone who might be able to assist us? Ah, yes. They will be able to point you in the right direction, I am sure. While you and the twins are occupied, I will see that if there is aught else I can learn from the stagnation which afflicts the people here. Man, I can't hold that voice to save my life. I've been flipping all over the place with that voice. I don't know why that's so hard for me to maintain, but it is. Whee! Hey man, if you gotta go to bed, man. I understand. I won't hold it against you. It's not like you're not going to get here eventually. You'll get to see this story. I want to finish this and unlock the pixies. I just do. Well, at least finish this. I can unlock the pixies tomorrow. One extra day of not having the beast tribes unlocked isn't going to hurt me. Lo Magnus!
Warren! Well, what a coincidence.
Ah, you come at a good time. We've just this moment finished repairing the Talos and the trolley you lot took to Nabatharang.
The trolley was no trouble, but the Talos would have been another matter had we not had a visit from Master Chai. He offered us a share of the leftover building materials from Daedalus Stoneworks, as well as a few trade secrets to help us along.
Why is that, Tyro? What's going on? Clever man, that Chai knows. He seemed pretty keen on the ideas I had for putting the giant Talus to work. Like a giant trolley! But Magnus still refuses to see all the good we could do with it. You're entitled to your dreams, jerk. But that doesn't mean you can go on harassing our guests with them. Master Chai was just being polite.
And something tells me Warren here didn't come all this way to talk about trolleys. What is it you need, friend? I see. And this familiar requires clay from Albarang?
Well, look no further. If anyone can find you some quality clay, it's us. Saying that, it isn't exactly a commodity nowadays. But there must be some lurking somewhere or other. Maybe waiting to be dug up.
If I'm not mistaken, there was a time when they used to take clay from Mount Biren mines to make
Adobe bricks? That must be the new program. And we got Adobe Photoshop, Adobe Premiere, and now Adobe Brick. Oh wait, no, that's just another word for Photoshop. But anyway. I'm joking. I'm joking.
Place is swarming with coyotes now. But if you're after the good stuff, you could do worse than look than to look there.
Haha, getting it in there now, are you? Have a good one, my man. Sleep well. Take care. And I'll see you tomorrow, hopefully. Assuming I haven't robbed you of too much sleep that you're going to pass out tomorrow. Destination complete. Oh, you piece of garbage. Get out of my face. Just get out of my face. Look at you. Look at you, your level 76-ness. Hello, Clay. Wherefore art thou, Clay? Don't you look at me. Don't you look at me. Stupid goat enemy thing. Mine. Ah, crap. There's some coyotes I was warned about. Beep. And you're dead. Sweet dreams. Farewell, sweet prince of the coyotes. Pegasus, Pegasus. I do love my Pegasus, because Pegasus are the coolest mythological creature ever. I don't care what you say. They're horsies, which are already the best aminal ever, and they could also fly, so that's awesome. Hey, Juggler Headacomb, are you aware you have an axe floating above your face? There's an axe floating above your face. Are you aware of this? Looks like a ranked monster. Its twins have returned, and in one piece at that. I was convinced the pixies would turn at least one of them into a garden ornament, but no. So come on, man. You got the clay, I take it? Yes. Wonderful! We need but combine the clay and the water and then heat the mixture with the Fey Lantern. After that, it's a simple matter of settling upon a suitable form and performing the necessary incantation. Big Lug, I have a question. In the event that we had need of this spell and you weren't around, would it be possible for another to perform this incantation? Assuming they possess the requisite skill, yes. Howard and the others have suffered so much, and I swore to do everything in my power to save them. If there was a chance the spell could do that, I would be the one to invoke it. Perhaps you should be the one to do so. A deep understanding of the subject's physical state, combined with a strong desire to help them, can drastically increase the magic's effect, and you are plainly more familiar with these people than I. I dare say there are few in all of Novrot more dedicated to finding a cure. Is that not so, woman? But if aught should go awry. Let's go with the first one. More confidence. I'll give it my all. Oh, no, sorry, that's Alice. I'll give it my all. For Helric. For Tesleen. And we are all of a mind of the matter? Wait, then we are all of a mind on the matter. LSA shall be the one to conjure the familiar. Here we go. Cutscene time. What you gonna make? That was not really much of a cutscene, but... Hi.
Let us begin.
Yeah, I can't do that voice to save my goddamn life.
I trust you've prepared the clay.
It's a little less nasally now, though. That's from being that stuffy castle all by herself. So you're gonna make a rock familiar.
Very good. Now, I would have you sculpt for me a porksy. Plump, with floppy ears and a short curly tail.
I thought LSA got to choose the form.
A porksy. I think I know what you mean.
Oh god, what's she gonna make? What's it gonna look like? Please be all fucked up. Please be all fucked up. Please, 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 please.
There we are. How's that?
Wow. Wow.
Well, it is certainly creative. There's no denying that.
Run, Alphino. Run.
Yes, yes, I'm no artist. Very funny.
Pay him no mind, child. Though it may look like a grotesque parody of reality, it is what the invoker believes that matters.
Sure, we'll go with that.
You're not helping.
But I speak the truth. If successful, this incantation will turn imagination into reality.
Oh, can I have that spell then? Can I learn it?
Which is why the only thing of import is what you believe this figure embodies. You must focus. Hold the Porksy's image steady in your mind's eye.
Okay, okay. Holding it. Holding it. Got it. Y'all got it?
Now,
Y'all got it?
as I taught you, relax and allow your energies to flow.
Please be an abomination. Oh, I so hope it turns out to be an abomination.
With flesh of clay I bid thee rise, on wings of dreams to touch the skies. What once was idle fantasy, I call forth to reality.
Got that memorized? Oh, it didn't turn into an abomination. It turned out mostly right. Hi.
Not bad for a first attempt. Now, let us see what can be done for young Halric.
Now we will take this porksy and we will cut it up and turn it into bacon. And ham. And pork chops. And pork roast. Alphino, why were you talking to Halric's butt?
Through the operation of the magics you invoked to animate this familiar, it is now replete with the energies required to stir the boy's soul. You need but give it a name, and it will do as your heart desires.
A name. All right, I've decided. Now.
Tesleen? You're gonna name it after Tesleen?
Go, Angelo!
Oh, god damn it! She named it after the dog from Final Fantasy VIII? Really? You alright, kid? You good? How you doing there, buddy? Your eyes are still fucked up, though. Just hope you know that.
Mother...
Uh-oh. Oh, no sad. No crying kids. That's all it did? Is he okay? How is he, Bex? Look. Did it work?
I believe it... I believe it did. You and your fledgling familiar have done well. If my eyes do not deceive, a hint of color has returned to his soul.
Gods, I would jump for joy if it weren't so exhausted. If I weren't so exhausted. Ugh. We're so close now, Halric.
As you are even now in the process of discovering, this magic asks much of the invoker. What you may not have realized is that the same is not also true of the subject. As such, we must proceed with caution. However, with further treatment, I have the utmost confidence the boy will make a full recovery. Observing the reanimation of his stagnant soul has been most enlightening. I will need time to put my theories to the proof, but I believe I can fashion a spell to produce the opposite effect. That is, to induce stagnation.
Thus enabling our safe transport back to the source via Auracite. A thought occurred to me about this treatment. Becklug said when the soul is rendered dormant, the mind is separated from the body, that a person becomes incapable of interacting with the world around them. Does that not sound like some of the tempered back in the source? Not really. It is the fate of most tempered to become slaves to primals, save in a handful of cases. Or am I missing something? If I can master this technique, the art of revitalizing the soul, I know of at least one of the souls who could desperately use such treatment. Gaboo. Exactly! His condition is uncannily similar to Halbric's, is it not? The only difference being that his soul was suffused with earth-aspected ether instead of the light. It follows that if his soul is subject to a similar kind of stagnation, there may be a chance we can save him, right?
Forgive me, but who is this Gaboo fellow of whom you speak? I see. His condition does sound similar, yet there is much more about the soul that remains unknown even to me. I say this not to discourage you, you understand, but to remind you that this is a delicate work we do here. Work requiring patience.
Of course! And as long as there is hope for the patient here, I will devote whatever time is needed to see this through. I refuse to spend that time in idleness. If that's all the same to you, I'd like to stay here with Angelo and continue with their treatment. The two of you should return to the Crystarium with Becklug and see if you can make some headway with their newly posited theories.
I would tell you to rest first, but I see you're not to be convinced. Ah, the fire of youth.
Let us return to the Crystarium, then.
Finally! I found you! Says somebody.
Hey, it's you! Hi, buddy!
Kaishir! What are you doing away out here? There's trouble back at Yulmore! Lady Chai's beside herself, sighing, pacing, the whole lot. Near enough begged me to go and find you. Sighing and pacing, you say? It must be urgent.
I take it I will be returning to the Crystarium alone. Go on, then. It's not as if I have anything for you to do.
Thank you, Becklug. Sorry for bothering you all and all that, but she says the future of Yulmore's at stake. You know what? This actually seems like a good place to stop. It looks like we're shifting gears here to another thing. So you know what? Maybe we should end it here because it is getting late, and I too need to get to bed so I can get ready for work later. So that's what I'm going to do. we're going to end it here. We'll come back tomorrow, and, you know, we're going to pick it up from there. Do, you know, unlock the new Beast Tribe tomorrow. We're going to go into the new 24-man raid. So we got stuff to do. But that will be later. For now, this is the end of this live stream. And, of course, if you've been here before, you know exactly what that means. Plug time. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls of all ages and everything in between, if you enjoyed what you saw here today, then please stop over at my Patreon, patreon.com/featherhoof_gaming, where for just a couple bucks a month, not only can you help support the channel, help it grow, help me get better equipment for the studio, but you get something back in return, from exclusive access to a Discord chat, early access to videos, exclusive patron-only versions of videos, even being voice on multiplayer Saturdays. Also, if you're a $5 or higher patron, you get access to a patron-exclusive version of the 2 Cent Show that I co-host with one Mr. 2 Griffin. But if for some reason none of that entices you, you could of course instead show support by subscribing to this channel right here on Twitch, which will instead give you the ability to kill ads, because let's face it, who doesn't love killing ads? And it gives you access to the emoticons that Tyro spammed back there a few minutes ago. Also, remember, if you're an Amazon Prime or Twitch Prime subscriber, you can subscribe to one channel every 30 days for free. So, why not make it this one? Cost you nothing extra, kicks a little bit back to the channel, and you still get access to the emoticons. So, win-win. But if you have absolutely no money to spend, I understand. Trust me, I get that. I've been there, I get it. But you can still support the channel for free. Absolutely nothing. First off, by sharing it, letting people know the channel is here, letting them know what we do, you know, help grow the community. Because the bigger the community, the more we can do with more people. And feedback. Feedback and constructive criticism helps out immensely. Keeps the channel growing, keeps it moving forward, more importantly, keeps it from moving backwards. And you could do so when this episode shows up on YouTube later, where in the comment section below, you can let me know what you liked, what you didn't like, things you'd like to see more of, less of, or just other games you'd like to see played on the channel. And that's my shtick. That's my spiel. Guys, I am out of here. I will see you tomorrow, same time, 6 a.m. Eastern time, Eastern U.S. time, where we will continue patch 5.1. We will kick its ass. Unlock, like I said, unlock the Beast Tribes. Unlock the new 24-man raid. And anything else that this new patch has to offer. So until then, take care. Have yourselves a fantastic morning, afternoon, evening, or sleep, whichever one you're heading towards. And I will see you all next time.